Hey ladies, welcome back to my YouTube. Back with another video. I wanted to talk about your time. So you know how I do, I get right into it. Like to keep it real. I was reading an article about Marlon Wayans and how he all of a sudden wants to be married. He was with a woman who was the mother of his two kids for over 20 years, but decided to never marry her. I read the article, and his thoughts on marriage was just that he wanted to keep things light. He didn't want to have anything serious. He wanted to have a good friendship and focus on that more so than a real commitment. That's what I got from the article at least. Ladies, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You keep giving these men your time, your energy, your womb, and you're not charging enough for it. And I don't just mean money. If you're a woman who desires to be married, you need to really make sure that you are not settling for less. I feel so sorry for the mother of his kids because she was with him for 20 years and did not want to marry. And then his mother passes away. And all of a sudden he up and wants to be married? Like, what type of delusion? I don't understand. And also, yeah, I think I just mentioned that his mother passed away, and that is what's making him want to get married. And in the article, he said that his mother was his number one woman, and that he didn't want any woman to come before her. So that's another reason why he never got married, because he wanted to be fully devoted to his mom. He said his mom needs him. Completely ridiculous, ladies. Oh my gosh. I really feel for the mother of his kids, because just the delusion you have to be under to get a man to coerce you into having his two children and sticking by his side for 20 whole years unmarried. And the reason being because he wants to be the number one. He wants his mother to be the number one woman in his life. Why would you even want to share your womb with a man like that? With a man that doesn't even cherish his legacy. He cherishes his mother instead. His mother, who is, I'm sure, was a beautiful and wonderful woman, but she's lived her life. And that also makes me look at mothers like that sideways in the first place, because why would you want your son to be stuck in this type of mindset of him not wanting to be responsible, not wanting him to hold himself accountable, and just the constant coddling of black mothers and their sons are disgusting, and it's ruining our community. I'm at a loss for words, but I just want to reassure you ladies that there are men out there that are going to cherish you, and they're going to love you. They're going to take care of you, and they're going to commit to you. They're going to prove how they feel about you and what they think of you. They're going to prove it. They're not going to have a problem giving you their all. No one's going to come before you. No person on this earth. In their mind, it'll just be you and God. As it should be, as it's written to be. And I don't know what's going on with a lot of these men today. Like I've said before in previous videos, they want a woman's everything without offering nothing in return. Or barely anything. And I'm sorry, but I am singling out black men in this because it happens way too much in our community. And it's blasted everywhere that black men are non-committal, hypersexual, and they're absent. They're absent when it's important, and they don't want to step up and take responsibility, and they don't want to build. And it's embarrassing. So ladies, interracially date. Divest. Interracially date as a black woman, especially because you want to stay away from black men that have that mindset. And just in general, date interracially, because you just never know what type of love is waiting for you. in a different color. You just never know, and you want to take that chance. It's better to take a chance on the unknown than to take a chance on something that is widely known for that one thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, as a black woman, we know how black men are. So to take a chance on a black man when you know how they are, it's not always going to bear good fruit, because majority of black men have some improvements that they need to make. It just is what it is. And like I said before, this is not me bashing black men. This is not me making up lies. It's just in the data. It's in the data. And of course there's bad men in other colors, but they're not the majority. They're not running rampant, and they're not everywhere. So open up your options. There are definitely good black men in this world, but they're not the majority. And as a woman, you need to make the best decision for you and your future children. And you need to pay attention to the red flags and the signs when you're vetting men, to avoid these types that are jealous, miserable, in competition with women when they should be in competition with men, non-committal, childish. Marlon Wayans not wanting to get married because his mother was his number one woman in his life, but yet had was in a relationship with the mother of his children for 20 years, refusing to marry her, is childish. That is childish behavior. It's childish way of thinking. I don't know what he wanted to gain from that. I mean, now it's like he's just assed out. Like, and Marlon Wayans is a good looking man, and he's funny in his movies. But wow, I didn't even know this. So please stop giving men like this your attention that are just quick to say something bad about women, or they're not willing to give their all in a relationship or when they're dating women, but then expect more from women. And not only expect more, but want you to mule for their affections and for their likeness. Please don't talk to men like this, because if women as a collective, we recognize these signs, and I really do believe majority of women recognize the signs, but if we acted on it and stood firm and didn't let our insecurities get in the way, our fear of being lonely and not having what we wanted, if we just operated from a mindset of abundance instead of scarcity, men would get it together. Those men would get it together, and there'd be more good men to choose from. But ladies, it's up to us. It's up to us to be that inspiration, to be that influence, and to be the catalyst for the change that we so desperately have been wanting to see with the men that we're in proximity to. However, that doesn't mean you wait. You don't wait for these men to get it together. You keep moving forward, and you move forward with a mindset of abundance. And when you have that mindset, you're able to value your time. Do not waste your time on men that are clearly showing you time and time again that they're not serious about you, that they don't want to put you as their number one. They don't want to put their legacy as their number one, or their purpose. They don't want to put anything as their number one except for getting laid, except for being complacent, except for not holding themselves accountable and not being responsible. You do not want to associate yourself with men like that. And unfortunately, as a black woman, I can say there's just a lot of them in our community. It's really sad. It's pitiful. And black women, you deserve better. So don't be afraid to put yourself in places and around people that don't look like you, that come from better, and be able to receive it, because you definitely deserve to be loved, cherished, and taken care for. And you definitely deserve to be at the forefront of someone's life. You deserve to be protected. You deserve to be provided for. And no, you don't have to mule and sweat at the brow in order to get this treatment. No, you don't have to just be someone you're not to get this treatment. You can just show up and the right man will consider that enough. The men who are saying you need to do this, that, and the third are just not the men for you. I mean, what boggles my mind is I don't know why men don't just go out and find women like that. Why are you bothering women that aren't like that? Leave them alone. They don't want you if you don't want them. I can guarantee you those women don't want you if you don't want them. And a man shows you he doesn't want you when he's not satisfied with who you are, when he tells you in multiple ways that you're not enough, when he criticizes you, when he judges you, and when he doesn't create a safe space for your femininity to flourish. So that's all I wanted to say in this video, ladies. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and also listen to my podcast. It's available on Apple and Spotify podcasts, and the links are all down below in the description box. Leave some comments on this video and let me know your thoughts. Until next time, ladies, bye.